If your business suddenly lost revenue next month, would your finances survive without panic? Most owners are 1 week system away from serious pressure. In this video, we are sharing 10 business finance tips that can completely change how your business survives, grows, and protects profit. Number 1. Cash is oxygen, not ego. Revenue looks impressive. Profit feels satisfying. But cash is survival. Start treating cash flow as oxygen for your business. Review your weekly cash position, not just your monthly profit and loss statement. Build a rolling 13-week cash forecast so you can see shortages before they happen. Delay large purchases if cash reserves feel tight. Speed up collections and slow down non-essential payments when needed. Owners who focus on cash make calm decisions. Owners who ignore cash panic during slow months. When you protect liquidity first, growth becomes safer and less stressful. Strong businesses breathe comfortably because their cash position is always visible. Number 2. Separate operating and strategic money. Most owners mix everyday expenses with long-term investments. That creates confusion and emotional spending. Open separate accounts for operating expenses, taxes, and strategic growth. Operating money keeps the lights on. Strategic money funds expansion, marketing tests, equipment upgrades, or hiring. When everything sits in one account, you overspend during good months and struggle later. Clear separation forces discipline. It also gives you psychological clarity. You immediately know what is safe to use and what must stay untouched. Financial structure creates mental structure. The clearer your accounts are, the clearer your decisions become. Organized money reduces impulsive financial mistakes. Number 3. Know your true break-even point. Many business owners underestimate how much revenue is required just to survive. Calculate your real break-even point by including fixed expenses, payroll, debt payments, subscriptions, and predictable variable costs. Then add a safety buffer. Do not guess. Know the number clearly. Once you know it, you can reverse engineer your sales targets. If your monthly revenue dips below that level, alarms should go off immediately. When you understand break-even deeply, you stop chasing random opportunities and start focusing on predictable income drivers. Clarity removes fear. You cannot control what you do not measure. Number 4. Profit is a decision, not a leftover. If profit is what remains after spending, it will rarely remain. Build profit into your pricing and budgeting from the beginning. Set a target margin and treat it as non-negotiable. Review pricing annually and adjust when costs rise. Stop underpricing just to compete. Cheap pricing attracts price-sensitive customers who leave quickly. Sustainable pricing attracts stable clients. Profit gives you resilience, negotiating power, and freedom. Without profit, growth becomes exhausting. With profit, you gain breathing room. Healthy businesses choose profit intentionally instead of hoping something is left at the end of the month. Number 5. Track leading indicators, not just results. Most owners look at financial reports after the month ends. By then, it is too late to change anything. Start tracking leading indicators such as sales calls booked, proposals sent, customer acquisition cost, and average order value. These predict revenue before it shows up. When leading indicators drop, fix the issue immediately. Waiting for revenue to decline creates delays that hurt cash flow. Forward-looking metrics allow proactive action. Reactive management creates stress. The earlier you see problems, the cheaper they are to fix. Finance is not only about reports, it is about anticipating outcomes. Number 6. Build a tax strategy before tax season. Taxes should never surprise you. Estimate your quarterly tax obligations and set aside money regularly. Work with a professional advisor who understands your industry. Explore deductions. entity structure optimization, retirement contributions, and depreciation strategies early in the year. Waiting until tax season limits your options. Smart tax planning improves cash flow and protects profits. It also prevents emotional stress during filing time. Taxes are predictable when planned correctly. Treat them as part of strategy, not as a painful afterthought. Financial maturity includes planning for obligations long before they are due. Number 7. Design a simple weekly money ritual. Do not leave your finances for random review. Block one fixed time every week for a financial check-in. Review cash balance, receivables, payables, sales pipeline, and upcoming expenses. This ritual should take less than 1 hour, but it must happen consistently. Consistency builds awareness. Awareness builds control. When you look at numbers weekly, small issues never grow into disasters. You also become emotionally detached from money stress because you are informed. Owners who avoid their numbers feel anxious. Owners who face them regularly feel confident. A simple weekly habit can completely change your financial clarity. Number 8. Protect gross margin like a core asset. Revenue growth means nothing if your gross margin is shrinking. Track your cost of goods or service delivery carefully. Negotiate with suppliers. Improve operational efficiency. Raise prices strategically if needed. Even small margin improvements significantly increase profitability over time. Many businesses scale revenue while silently destroying margin. That creates busy but fragile companies. Margin is the engine that funds marketing, hiring, and innovation. When you protect it intentionally, your growth becomes sustainable. Watch margin trends monthly. If it slips, investigate immediately. Strong margins create strong businesses. Weak margins create constant financial pressure. Number 9. Create a debt discipline rule. Debt can accelerate growth or destroy stability. Before taking any loan or credit line, define clear repayment capacity. Ensure projected cash flow comfortably covers payments even during slow periods. Avoid borrowing for lifestyle upgrades or ego-driven expansion. Borrow only for investments that produce measurable returns. Track debt-to-income ratios and avoid stacking multiple high-interest obligations. Debt should serve strategy, not emotion. Financial discipline means saying no to attractive but risky leverage. When debt is structured wisely, it becomes a tool. When it is careless, it becomes a trap. Number 10. Pay yourself systematically. Many owners either overpay themselves during good months or ignore personal compensation during slow months. Both approaches create instability. Decide on a consistent salary structure based on realistic cash flow. Separate owner compensation from profit distributions. This protects both personal life and business stability. When you pay yourself predictably, you reduce emotional decision-making. It also forces the business to operate professionally instead of like a hobby. If the company cannot afford reasonable compensation, that signals deeper financial inefficiencies. A real business pays its owner intentionally, not randomly.